everybody, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Master 88 here, and welcome to another edition of Linux History Shorties. Today we're going to be covering Fedora Linux. So without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Fedora Linux is a Linux distribution developed by the the Fedora project. It was originally developed in 2003 as a continuation of the Red Hat Linux project. It contains software distributed under various free and open source licenses and aims to be on the leading edge of free and open source software technologies. It is now the upstream source for CentOS Stream and Red Hat Enterprise Linux. Since the release of Fedora 21 in December 2014, 3 editions have been made available: personal computer, server, and cloud computing. This was expanded to 5 editions for containerization and Internet of Things as of the release of Fedora 37 in November 2022. A new version of Fedora Linux is released every 6 months. As of February 2016, Fedora Linux has an estimated 1.2 million users, and is also the distro of choice by Linus Torvalds as of May 2020, the creator of the Linux kernel. Fedora has a reputation for focusing on innovation, integrating new technologies early on, and working closely with upstream Linux communities. Making changes upstream instead of specifically for Fedora Linux ensures that the changes are available to all Linux distributions. Fedora Linux has a relatively short life cycle. Each version is usually supported for at least 13 months, where version X is supported only until 1 month after version X+2 released, and with approximately 6 months between most versions. Fedora users can upgrade from version to version without reinstalling. The default desktop environment is GNOME, and the default user interface is the GNOME shell. Other desktop environments are available, including KDE Plasma, XFCE, LXQt, LXDE, Mate, Cinnamon, iFree, Budgie, and Sway. A live media drive can be created using the Fedora Media Writer or the DD command, allowing users to try Fedora Linux without changing their hard drives. Most Fedora Linux editions use the RPM package management system, using DNF as a tool to manage the RPM packages. DNF uses libsolve, an external dependency resolver. Flatpak is also included by default, and support for snap packages can be added. Fedora Linux uses Delta RPM when upgrading installed packages to provide Delta updates. A Delta RPM contains the difference between an old and new version of a package. This means that only the changes between the installed packages and the new one are downloaded, reducing network traffic and bandwidth consumption. The Fedora Core OS and Silverblue editions use RPM OS Tree, a hybrid to transitional image package system to manage the host, traditional DNF, or other systems. Should be used in containers. Fedora Linux uses Security Enhanced Linux by default, which implements a variety of security policies, including mandatory access controls, which Fedora adopted early on. Fedora provides a hardening wrapper and does hardening for all of its packages by using compiler features such as position-independent executable. Fedora also ships with Firewall D as the default firewall. Fedora Workstation comes pre-installed with a wide range of software such as LibreOffice and Firefox. Additional software is available from the software dependency repository. got the word mixed up, and can be installed using DNF Package Manager or GNOME software. Additionally, extra repositories can be added to the system so that software not available in Fedora Linux can be installed easily. Software that is not available via official Fedora repositories, either because it does not meet Fedora's definition of free software, or because its distribution may violate US law. Can be installed using third-party repositories. Popular third-party repositories include RPM Fusion, free and non-free repositories. Fedora also provides users with an easy-to-use build system for creating their own repositories called Koper. Since the release of Fedora 25, the operating system defaults to the Wayland Display Server Protocol, which replaced the X Windows system. And as you can all see here, this explains both Workstation and Silverblue. You also got explanations for Server, IT, CoreOS, Labs, the Spin, remixes, explaining architectures, alternatives. And then this explains right here, folks, the history of Fedora in general. But if you want to read the rest of this, everybody, you can feel free to at your own leisure. But anyway, that is it for this edition of Linux History Shorties. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, and until next time, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Master 88 saying see you later.